it's Mr. Johns. Welcome to Railroads Online, episode 4, the one in which I drive my train from my train yard, that's what I'm going to call this, to the sawmill. So that's the plan. I previously had some issues, so we are going to put the reverser forward. We're going to take the brake off. We're going to crank this thing up. Make sure. We have no. All right. We need to stoke the fire. So 5 at a time, and then right click 5 at a time. Get that thing going. And once you see it cooking like that, you're going to build some good pressure up. Close that. That thing can stay open or closed, but you might as well close it up. So make sure we're on the train. Super important to be on the train when it starts moving. If you don't believe me, watch episode 2. Alright, so brake is off. Reverser is forward. We need to wait for some pressure. I mean, I could put the brake on, step off the train, walk around my beautiful train yard. It's a beautiful game. I have a lot of questions. Like, for a year and a half of beta, early access, like, I get it. Programming is crazy difficult, and making a game that works even more difficult, and a game that works that people want is even more difficult. But I have questions like, what's this over here? Why is there a track here? Did I put a track here? Yeah. So I've done some weird building, but I've questions like, why aren't there any towns? Why is it just industry? So maybe eventually there will be towns, so you can deliver more things, including passengers, mail, etc. Maybe that would be the eventual goal. So, all right, still no pressure building here. So let's see if I can open this up and see what's going on. Maybe put a few more in there. Boop, 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 boop. Get that pressure building. I don't think I have to close any valves or anything that I know of. Still not an expert. Still figuring out how to drive all this stuff, but once the heat builds up, then you should see, okay, well, we've got smoke, and so that's step number 1. Here we go. We got a little bit of pressure building, and I don't know what it needs to be up to, but it's definitely building. We're about 15, 20, and I will go ahead and release the brake just to see. Sure enough, okay, yeah, just to see. So about 20, I imagine that's like PSI or something, and once you're going, you kind of change your view. You can't do a whole lot else. You can't look at the map. You can't switch tools. You can't chop trees. You have to actually stop the train, get out, which makes sense. That's real. Get out of the train and do all that stuff. So what I want to do is show you a view of my track. And I'm not sure which view is best. Probably up here. The smoke is kind of in the way. Maybe right in the middle. Maybe. So my biggest improvement is a very, hopefully, very gradual curve into the sawmill. And so anytime you can be straight, go straight. Anytime you can build with 0 incline, build with 0 incline. But also be looking ahead at where the track needs to go to avoid any obstacles both for cost and just for easy driving. I mean, eventually I'll be pulling cars. Oh, speaking of that, I did learn that there is a re-rail option, and I could have done that instead of destroying or deleting my flat car. I just told it to go away, so now I have to buy a new one. But you can re-rail something that's been derailed. So, all right, here we go. I need to make sure I don't go like crazy fast into all of this. My curves are not super, so it's really hard to see from this view. My curves are not super smooth, but that'll come. I imagine I'll get better at that over time. But it is kind of fun to watch your train drive on your tracks. I need to remove those trees. Those are a little close. Almost no view from inside the train. I'm not sure how those guys even drove. So, all right, probably should start to slow down. Tell this thing's just shaking. I just want to make sure this curve. Oh, I'm going too fast. Hello. Okay, that almost puts it in a neutral, which is great. I just want to see how this curve handles. It's a little jerky. I have a hard time doing a large, smooth. That is nice. I'm just kind of rolling in neutral here. I think this will work, and I probably should get ready to put my brakes on. And all the speed off. There we go. So that is the trip from my train yard to the sawmill. I believe what happens here is I bring logs from the log yard, and then they roll off. That's why this dock is this deck. That's the name. This deck is tilted, so you can tilt your car, drop the logs off. It rolls into the pond. They can sort it by size or whatever they need, and then they go up that conveyor belt into the mill where they can mill it, cut it, whatever they need to do. All right, cool. So onward. The next plan here would be to I still can't. Let's see. How do I get exit? How do I exit the train? Can I just walk off of it? Yes. Okay. Once you're off the train, oh, I was hoping I could just hit map, but no, cannot hit map anymore. I don't know why that is. Anyway, so that's where I'm going to leave this. I am here. I'm going to bring the train with me everywhere I go. Last couple times I did work, I literally had to walk the rails to like chop trees and stuff. I'm just going to bring the train with me, which is how they did it in real life. They would take the train right up to the edge of the rail and build more rail, and they had entire groups of people, and you've heard the term hell on wheels. That was like an entire town of people traveling by train, and they would stop and set up a town while they worked down the track, say 100 miles or 50 miles or whatever. Then they would move the town again and keep on moving, and that's how they expanded the rails. So very cool, and that's kind of what I'm doing on a very small scale. I'm a one-man crew. So I'll catch you next time. For now, Mr. Johns is out.